Okay, our recording has started. So, Skuk-Siatik, good morning. My Ania Napchugik, Rebecca Ronstadt Contreras. My name is Rebecca Ronstadt Contreras. I'm with the Higher Education Program, and I'd like to welcome you all to our February 3rd, First Friday chat with the Higher Ed Program. Today we have Cassandra Scott, the TOCC Phoenix Director, who's going to give us a presentation about all the wonderful opportunities they have at their school, at the college. But before we do that, I'd like to take this time to introduce our education, higher education, and community partner staff who are on the call. Davina, if you are available, please introduce yourself and what you do here. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Davina Leone. I'm the Early College Advisor under the Higher Ed Program. Thank you all for joining us today.
Andrea.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrea Stanley, and I am the Higher Education Program Secretary.
Thank you. Joyla.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joyla Gates, Higher Education Program Advisor.
Thank you. Mario?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Mario West. I'm also a Higher Education Program Advisor.
Thank you. Ms. LaRue, would you like to introduce yourself?
Skuk-Siatik, Ania Napchugik, LaRue Jackson. Good morning. My name is LaRue Jackson. I am the Education Board and Superintendent Secretary. Thank you for coming or joining us.
Thank you. Chris?
Good morning, I'm Chris McIntyre, and I'm the Grants and Special Projects Administrator with Salt River Schools.
Thank you. Seneca?
Yes, good morning, everyone. My name is Seneca Peters. I'm the Career Services Coordinator here in the Community Employment Division of Tribal HR.
Fantastic. Tanya, I know you just popped in. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tanya Coakley. I'm the Salt River Higher Education Program Accountant.
Thank you. And we also have Dr. Melody Hearn, our Superintendent and Director of Education for Salt River Schools. She is on the call, but also doing some other things at the same time. So thank you for joining us, Dr. Hearn. And at this time, I would like to give it on up to Ms. Cassandra Scott. If you could introduce yourself, let us know what you're doing, and then I'll turn it over to you to give the presentation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me today and allowing me to share information about Tohono Community College. I am Cassandra Scott. I'm a member of the Navajo Nation and recently acquired the position here as the Director of TOCC Phoenix Center. So our community college is mainly located in Sells, Arizona, about 60 miles, about an hour west of Tucson. But a lot of people don't know that we actually have a center here in Phoenix. We are right across from Central High School. So if you are familiar with the Phoenix Indian Center and Native American Connections, just right off of the light rail on Central and Indian School, we actually occupy the 5th floor. So I'm really happy to be here and share information. And I have a presentation to share if that's okay with everyone. And I'm really happy to see everyone on the meeting and on the call and look forward to answering any questions you all might have. So let's see, we're going to share a window. Perfect. So if you could give me some feedback and let me know if you are able to see the perfect. See the presentation. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it in this mode just because presentations can be a little finicky. So like I said, I am the director of TOCC Phoenix Center. Our official campus recruiter is Juan, and I'll have her contact information at the very end of this presentation. But TOCC was developed by the need for the community. So we are a land grant institution, and we are offering a very unique type of curriculum for college classes and training and skills that include the HIMDOG philosophy of making sure that all of the cultural and life aspects of the community are included or are recognized within the curriculum and the classes, requiring all students and staff me included, even though I don't know OTTM or OTTM history. That's one of the classes that I'll have to take in each of those areas. So I'm really looking forward to that while being here at TOCC. So the institution is accredited, and we do have a variety of classes, like I said, that help with different degree programs, and I'll go over those in just a second. Our campus sites, we actually have a few different campuses. We have our main campus, like I said, which is located in Cells. There's residential housing there. There's also athletic program of cross country for men and women. And then there is a West Campus site that has more of our apprenticeship type of programs, hands-on programs where you can learn different skills to go right into the workforce. And then Skigik-Mashkapi is the area that I work in, which is the mini houses site for the need to help the members here in the urban community get access to the college. But our college is open to everyone, and we welcome everyone to be able to utilize the resources that we have here. And then we also have a partnership, or more of a leadership position, with San Carlos Apache College. They are going through an accreditation process, and they are also a TOCC site. So some of the Mesa Public Schools students have been working with San Carlos Apache College. They're also officially a TOCC institution. So why should you choose TOCC? One of the great things about the college is all students who are members of federally recognized tribes, not just TO members, all students who are able to provide tribal identification will be able to attend classes for free. The tuition will be covered for all of those students. With the funding that we had available for the spring semester, we were also able to cover books and fees for all students. So if you were a Native American member and attended the spring semester at TOCC, your books, your housing, your tuition, those were all covered by funds that were available at our institution. We welcome students who are not federally recognized tribal members, and the cost per credit hour is $34.25 a credit hour. You compare that to Maricopa, which is in the ballpark of about $90 a credit hour. So Maricopa would be your Mesa Community College, Scottsdale Community College, Rio, and so on and so forth. So $34 is pretty affordable. Our small class sizes, right now at the Phoenix Center, I have 2 faculty members who are teaching in-person classes. One of them is our math faculty, and the other is our art faculty. So in-person class size for art right now, I have 1 student who comes in for her art class. She gets a lot of attention from the faculty member, and then he also has the online component to his course. And then for math, I average about maybe 6 students in person meeting with our math faculty Mondays and Wednesdays to conduct their math class. The course modalities, aside from in person, you can take your classes here at TOCC virtually. For instance, if OTTM history is being offered in Cells, you can join that class, which I have a student who actually comes from Salt River. She hops on the light rail about twice a week, and she comes into the center and she utilizes one of the smart boards in the classroom, and she joins her classmates in Cells and goes over her language class. She also takes a computer class and the OTTM history course as well. And if in person or virtually don't work for you, we also have online classes. The beauty of our classes is we're accredited the same way as Maricopa colleges, Pima Community College, Coconino Community College. So if you can complete those general education credits, it's about 60 credits for an entire degree, or about 24 credits for your gen eds. It's 2.5 GPA or higher, and you're automatically admissible to ASU, NAU, and the U of A. So the degree programs that we offer, there's 12 of them currently, and they are going to be very similar to what you're used to seeing at the community colleges. So if you're looking for fine arts, we have the fine arts areas, we have business and computers, sciences, education. Liberal arts would be those degree programs like psychology, criminal justice, general studies types of area. And then we do offer an associate's in arts in Tohono Studies, where it looks at the government, the culture, the language, so you can have that credential also if that's something that's of interest to you. And then social work, and our newest program is the Geographic Information Science program. So when you look at these classes in the partnership, these are the classes that are going to transfer over to those four-year universities that we have here in Arizona. If you are on the pathway to go into direct employment where you don't see yourself getting a bachelor's degree, or there's not a need for a bachelor's degree, we have programs for you also. So there are 3 applied sciences degrees for those who want to go right into business, computers, or education. And then the certificate programs are also available, including casino gaming, substance abuse, and addiction studies. So it's only a handful of classes for those people who are looking for very direct employment skills from the college. We have a transition coordinator, and she works specifically with developing and maintaining the relationships that we have with the four-year institutions. So we have strong partnerships right now with the University of Arizona, of course, because it's very close to the main campus. NAU does a lot of outreach in our area. Our art programs work very closely with a fellow tribal college. The Institute of American Indian Arts is in Santa Fe. And then we also have the ASU partnership as well. So we really tried to make sure that the students understand that as long as you can pass your classes with C's or better, they are transferable to the university, and we can even help you look those up in the curriculum guide that's available. So with that HIMDOG philosophy that we follow, we do a wraparound type of student services support. We want to make sure that we are available for counseling. We are available with retention and tutoring services. I have a library partnership that I'm looking to develop with Arizona State University. So we have access to the library facilities here in the Phoenix Center, working on getting transportation opportunities available in the form of bus passes for the students. We have faculty advisors, and then we also have an academic advising manager as well who works with our students. So the wraparound support services should be available to you at any college to make sure that you are being supported in all facets of your attendance at the college. So these are just important things to look for when you're looking at a college and how it's going to support you and your success. The cost of attendance is fairly standard when it comes to housing. Room and board is usually the most expensive. Like I said, we do have housing available for students down in cells, but the tuition, if you were to break it down and actually pay for tuition, you're looking at about $14,000 total cost for a cost of attendance for TOCC. Like I mentioned, the books and the fees were covered for all of our students for the spring semester, and we were able to do that with some funding that we had required, and looking to see if that's something we can continue for the summer or the fall. And summer and fall classes schedules will become available March 20th. Our student housing is located right on campus. It's almost apartment style where you have a kitchen in your unit. So if you're interested in campus housing, that's something that's available there on our main campus. The application process is free. You can complete the application online. If you would like help completing the online application, you can certainly come over to the Phoenix Center, and I would be happy to help you with that. We also have paper applications available, but there's no application fee, and the required documents are pretty straightforward. Your proof of tribal enrollment, if you have that available. Your proof of residency, you can use your Arizona driver's license or your state ID, depending on what identification you have, and then just proof of high school completion or your GED. Now, I just got approved to offer concurrent enrollment for high school students. So typically, I would recommend working with high school students junior, senior year, so they can start taking their classes if they have room in their junior, senior year schedules to take some courses. So I can talk with you more on that, because that admissions process will be just a little bit different than going online and completing the application. But I newly was hired to TOCC in November. Prior to that, I've been at Arizona State University. I've also been at Grand Canyon University, and almost all of the Maricopa colleges. I've spent about 20 years in higher education here in the Valley. So I'm very connected with many different types of community organizations and networks of colleagues throughout the different universities and colleges that we have here. So I really encourage you to reach out to us. You can reach out to myself or your higher education staff there, and we can always try and connect you to the right area. Juan, like I said, is our official recruiter for TOCC. But if you need any information from TOCC, our college is so small that if you send an email into info@TOCC.EDU, it's going to get to the right person. If you pick up the phone and call that 520-479-2300 number, we can connect you to the right person. So if you're looking for a smaller college experience, something to get started, something to get restarted, we're going to be the place that you'll want to come to. And I really do welcome any questions that you all have, any comments. I can answer those now. That's the end of my slideshow there.
Thank you so much. This is really, really great information. And I think we do have some questions. So I'm going to open it up to anyone on the call who has a question. Feel free to just unmute your microphones or turn your camera on.
Hi, Sandra. I'm Chris. I work a lot with our Early Childhood Education Center staff, and it's really interesting for me to see the early childhood certificates on here, as well as the associate's degree. Would the students be able to do that program online from Phoenix if they're working full time?
Yeah, so a lot of our classes, if they aren't fully asynchronous online, which means it's kind of just a portal, you go into Canvas and you do your classes when you can. If they're not available as an online course, our classes are also available virtually. So they can either join that class via this same modality. It's usually Zoom. So they could join that class either through their home computer, or they can come to the center and utilize the resources here, the Wi-Fi. The classrooms have smart boards where students can join a class. And yeah, if we need the classes available, that's what we're going to do to make sure that we have the coursework available to students. I just need more people interested in these types of courses for me to make the push for it. So yeah, I totally see that as a need. There in tribal communities, there's a very strong need to have educators who come from the community and who understand the students and the families that they're serving. So that's kind of the direction that I would like to see the college go. And so far, I haven't had any pushback on the wild ideas that I've had. So I definitely see that as a strong possibility if it's not already in place.
Oh, great. Okay, so I'll connect with our early childhood staff and just see what the interest is, and then get back with you at a later time. But to me, that was really exciting to see, because it's another opportunity for our staff to get closer to an AA degree or to get those certificates. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, all of my sisters are teachers. I don't know how they do it, but they definitely are very needed in the community. Thank you for your question, Chris.
Does anyone else have any questions? No? Look at us. Okay. So we don't have any additional questions for you, Cassandra, but thank you so much again for joining us and for giving us this fantastic presentation. This session, like I mentioned earlier, was recorded, and so we will post it to our Salt River YouTube pages and our higher education webpage. We have your contact information along with the recruiter's information, and so I think there's been a big interest in having students attend TOCC, so we're really excited to partner with you and to have you coming in and giving us this really fantastic information. Thanks again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. And I think the one thing I forgot to mention out of the programs and services that we offer is we do offer a high school equivalency. So GED programs or the college career pathways, which is where the student takes the 24 credits and then they can go right into college. I can send you that information also. So yeah, absolutely.
That would be great. That would be wonderful if you do. We do offer GED programs here in the community, but you know, if we have students who perhaps live closer to your
Yeah.
Phoenix location, that would be a great opportunity for them as well. So thank you for sending us that information.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get that over to you. Thank you so much for everyone taking the time to attend this morning. And then for those people who will view this later online, I'll include my contact information and you all can get that from Rebecca or her staff. And thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week and have a great February. It's already February.
You. I know. Same to you. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Cassandra.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.